Off taken by the Packers and Tavion Parrish. Tavion, I'm not sure if that's Tavion.
Tavion, I believe.
Tavion,
I believe
okay.
I pronounce it that way.
Tavion Parrish took the kickoff all the way back to the Packer 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Packers from that spot.
I think Tavion's their speedster from what I hear.
They certainly looked like it on that one.
Yes, it did.
The Packers starting offense looks like this. The quarterback is Devin Sorrells let's see. The wingback is Alex Sorrells. The right end is Andrew Lee. The running back, Tavion Parrish. I'll tell you who the rest of them are after this play here. They hand it off to Parrish, off of left guard, and he has some running room. Gets it up across the 45, maybe to the 46-yard line. Let's see, you also have the center, who is Dylan Veach. The right guard is Jacob Gibson. The left guard, Corey Wheeler.
Second down, 7 for the Packers.
Left end, as I said, Trevor Daniels. The left tackle, Douglas Gardner. And I believe we've got them all. Mikey Glass is the right tackle. Don't want to leave Mikey out. His parents will kill me. And Luke Deckard, I believe I said, he is the left end. Packers again running the football this time off of left guard, and they get it up across the 50-yard line into Redskin territory.
That number 76, Skylar Kingery on that stop, and that first stop was made by Ethan Whitty for the Redskins.
Britton Seth Edwards on the run that time for the Packers.
First down, 2.
As he is the starting fullback. I think I left him out. I apologize for that. 3rd down and 1 here for the Packers at the Redskin 49-yard line. Packers come into this game 3-4 on the year. Redskins are 2-5. Packers send a man in motion. They give it off to Parrish. He's got running room. He's across the 40, 35, 30. Look out, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown Packers.
That was a foot race there.
Yes, it was. Tavion Parrish showed you that, yes, he is the speed man for this Packers ball club.
That's what I'd heard.
And so after going 3+ quarters in our first game without a touchdown, without any score whatsoever, the Packers get on the scoreboard quickly. They score with less than 2 minutes gone here in this game. They take a 6-0 lead with 6:23 to go in the first quarter, and they will attempt the 2-point conversion, it appears. Devin Sorrells under center. Pitches it back to Britton Seth Edwards, trying to throw into the end zone, and it is caught over there for the 2-point conversion.
It's a flag on the play.
The flag is down. Let's wait and see what the call is. It was caught by number 31, and I apologize, I've gotten 2 number 31s here. I believe it was Andrew Lee. Ian Kinslow was the other 31 I have, but I believe it was Andrew Lee on the catch that time. What is the flag here, Holland? Have you seen the indication?
It must have been holding. But from where it was thrown, the line judge threw it.
Well, they do back the football up to the 13-yard line, so that would be, of course, a 10-yard penalty from the 3. And backs the Packers up here. They'll still try for 2. Again, Devin Sorrells under center. Pitches it back. Now they'll have the reverse. Parrish has it. He has wide open field. He's at the 10, 5, and did he get there? He did.
Yeah, close. He dived for the marker.
The Redskins' Mason Shives that time tried to beat Parrish to the end zone, tried to get there to make the tackle, but he just couldn't quite make it in time. Parrish able to nip that pylon there in the front left corner of the end zone, and the Packers go up 8-0 with 6:23 to go. Or is it just 7-0?
If you run it, it's 1 point.
So if you kick, it's 2. If you run, it's 1. Okay.
Yes.
So we're backwards here.
It don't seem hard. Yeah, it's backwards, but it don't seem hardly right. You kick one with nobody running at you and get 2, and then you bust a gut and get 1.
I don't know. I guess they figure these kids are so young that it's more of an accomplishment to be able to kick the football through the goalpost than it is to run it in, Holland. I don't know.
That's something to put in since I left. I don't know, for 30 years we played just by high school. It was except kicking too, and we've had some boys to kick it in Little League.
Huh. I was told today the first person to kick an extra point in Glasgow Little League was Henry Royce.
That's true.
My boss.
That's true. He set the standard.
The kickoff taken this time by Parker Cash for the Redskins. He got it up to about the 39-yard line, and that's where the Redskins will take over. The starters for the Redskins at, let's see, at quarterback you have Alan Myers, running backs Parker Cash. Let's see, your tight ends are Blake Kopus and Josh Crumbs. The fullback is Ethan Whitty. Another running back is Mason Shives. One of the tackles is Hunter Bowles. The other tackle, Andrew Boston. The two guards are Cameron Kendall and Skylar Kingery. And the center is Derek DeVore for the Redskins. Head coach is Roger Hampton. He's assisted by Chris Whitlow. Redskins handed off this time right up the gut. And the runner that time, it looks like, is that 41? If it is, do not have a 41.
Me neither.
Second down and 12.
I thought that was the number. We'll have to check that out and make sure.
Cameron Garman was in on the stop, number 25, but
Well, the Redskins going to line up with 3 men in the backfield, no wideouts. That was 40 on the carry last time. That was Ethan Whitty. Okay, now we've got it straight. Now they pitch it back to the running back. That's Parker Cash. He takes it up across the 40. He's up near the 42-yard line, where it'll be second down and about 8 yards to go.
That's a good run.
I'm sorry, third down and 8.
Good run. He got outside the left end, got some good yards.
4:39 to go in this first quarter. Packers leading the Redskins 7-0. Myers goes up under center, gets his troops lined up where he wants them. Backs are split in the backfield. They throw it out here on the hitch pass to Mason Shives, and then Shives handed it off to a running back that came along, this little hook and ladder type play that time. But the Packers sniffed it out pretty well. They're going to drop them for a loss, I believe.
Yeah, they did. They lost a little on that one.
And I believe that was Parker Cash that came and took the handoff that time from Shives. And the Redskins are going to take a timeout here on 4th down and 7 yards to go. So we'll take one as well. 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Back after this on WCLU Sports.
High Price Computer Store.
Oh, yeah, who is this?
My name's Ray.
Something terrible, man. How long you gonna be down there?
Does this sound familiar? Apollo Computers warranties everything they sell for a full year. With the friendliest computer guys in town, you need Apollo Computers. Corner of 6880 and Shane Drive in Glasgow.
Well, the Redskins, it looked like, tried the exact same play they tried on 3rd down. Mason Shives caught the football from quarterback Alan Myers, then pitched it off to Parker Cash, who was coming on the little hook and ladder play. But again, the Packers read it very well, Holland, and they stopped him for a loss, and the Packers football.
They sure did stop them for a loss and got good field position, too. The Packers should be in about midfield here, now on the 40.
Yeah, that's actually just inside the 40. It'll be 1st down and 10. Backs are split in the backfield. No wideouts. We've got a man in the slot on the left side. They turn and hand it off to Tavion Parrish, and he'll be dropped at the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no.
May have even lost a yard.
He
I think
did
he
lose
did.
a little bit.
Sure did.
Sure did. He's met in there, that right side of the line. I can't get a number on him, though.
We'll pick it up here in just a second. A little bit difficult, as I said earlier, a little bit difficult to see these numbers from up here. They're pretty small. And I think I forgot to tell you, the head coach for the Packers is Larry Davis. He's assisted by Chris Poore, Skip Melton, and Stephen Hughes. And now a flag goes down as the Packers lined up to run that 2nd down and 11 play, and it looks like we're going to have a false start called on the Packers.
Believe so.
That'll back them up 5 yards to the 45-yard line, and it'll make it 2nd down and 16. 2:53 left in this first quarter, a 7-0 lead for the Packers over the Redskins. Again, the Redskins 2-5, Packers 3-4 on the year. if the Packers win tonight, their head coach Larry Davis told me that they will clinch second place in the league.
Yeah, that's right. I talked to Larry before the game, and he said this would get second for him.
Receiver wide to the right side, backs in the I formation. Devin Sorrells under center, hands it off straight up the middle, and a good gain that time, down near the 40-yard line. The runner was, let's see,
83.
that'd be
Alex Sorrells.
it'll be third down and 11. Ball resting just between the 40 and 41-yard lines.
He got back the penalty. He got about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, sure did. Again, the backs line up in the I formation. Sorrells goes under center. He has a man in the slot on the left side. Quarterback sweep around the left end. He's going to be taken down in the middle. Got away, but now he will be taken down as the Redskins. He got away from a couple of Redskin would-be tacklers, and then they're finally able to bring him down back around the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that Travis Brown got him by the ankle and kind of stood him up, and the rest of them come and finished him off.
So it'll bring up fourth down and long for the Packers. They're going back into punt formation. Corey Stone set to kick it away. Nice looking kick, high spiral kick taken at the 25-yard line by Ethan Whitty. Takes it into the middle of the field, and he'll be dropped right at the 30, it looks like. So the Redskins will take over first and 10. Actually at their own 29, and a minute 15 to go in the quarter.
Like Dylan Beach got down on that stop.
7-0 lead for the Packers. They scored early. Now the Redskins trying to answer. 3 men in the backfield, no wideouts. Quarterback Alan Myers pitches out to Parker Cash. Sweep around the right side, has some room. He's up across the 35, up across the 40, and he'll be knocked out of bounds around the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that's the first down.
Devin Sorrells and Jacob Gibson.
Jacob Gibson's in on that. I was just checking him. He's pretty good size feller, and he can move pretty well.
Yeah, he really is a good size boy. It'll be first down and 10. Nice run that time by Parker Cash. Found a little running room off the right side. And 3 backs in the backfield. Handed off to Cash off left guard. He's up across the 45, 46, maybe the 47-yard line before he's drugged down.
Another good game.
I believe that time Luke Deckard on the tackle, it looked like. For
Yeah,
the
Luke Edwards and Seth Edwards, he was getting up off the bottom too. He got plumb into the secondary, boy. He's good run.
Pickup of, let's go ahead and say about 6 yards. It'll be second down and a short 4. Ball at the 48-yard line, and I believe that's going to do it here in the first quarter of play. It will. We've played one, and the Packers lead the Redskins 7-0 here from Hank Roy Stadium. It's Glasgow Little League football on 1490 WCLU. To go here, they fake the handoff to the fullback, then hand it off, and we've got running room here for Ethan Whitty. He's up across the 40, 35, 30. A foot race to the end zone, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Redskins.
Run a little counter play there and just opened up on that right side. That's a good play.
Boy, Whitty showed he had some speed. He outran some Packers defenders that time.
He sure did. He blew right by him.
And so the Redskins within an extra point here of tying this thing up. It's 7-6 with 7:47 to go in the first half.
Ethan's dad's an old Scotty.
Is he?
Randy Whitty.
Okay, I've heard that name. And it looks like the Redskins are going to attempt an extra point. So that, if this is successful, would give them a 2-point or a 1-point lead. Let's see who it is that's going to attempt the kick. believe it's going to be Parker Cash.
Yeah, Randy Whitty holding. Or Ethan Whitty.
Cash gets the kick away, and this one's going to be no good. I think he had enough foot behind it, just wide to the left a little bit.
Wide to the left.
With 7:47 left.
So with 7:47 left here in the first half, it's 7-6. Packers maintain their lead, but the Redskins on the board. We'll come back after a quick timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Association's 2003 Glasgow Heart Walk, Saturday, October 18, 2003. South Central Bank. There is a difference.
That kickoff by the Redskins taken by Alex Sorrells, and he got the football up near the 42-yard line, I believe. It'll be 1st and 10 Packers from that spot. 7:22 to go in the first half, a 7-6 lead for the Packers. Packers cheerleaders are Alicia Glass, Erin Shirley, Hannah Kuzma, Sarah Gibson, Stephanie Logan, Chandra Taylor, Kaylin Jackson, Paige Mathis, Summer Hadley. The sponsors are Sherry Crumbs, Alicia Crumbs, and Lisa Mitchell. Sorrells hands it off this time to Parrish, and he'll take it up across the 45-yard line, brought down around the 46, it would appear. That'll be a pickup of about 4 yards.
2nd and 6, Packers.
Skylar Kingery was in on that stop.
Cheerleaders for the Redskins are Michaela Ann Logston, Felicia Fisher, Hannah DeMundren, Sarah Blevins, Rosa Buss, Chelsea Hornback. Their sponsor is Michelle Logston. Trying my best not to leave anybody out here tonight. Certainly don't want to do that. 2nd down and 6 for the Packers. They've got it at their own 46. 3 backs in the backfield lined up. No wideouts. Sorrells hands it off to his fullback. That is Britton Seth Edwards.
Gain of 1.
He'll pick up a yard to the 48-yard line. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 5:57 to go in the first half. A 7-6 lead for the Packers.
That Redskin line's hard to run up the middle on, looks like.
Did you happen to catch who made the tackle that time, Holland? Or just too many of them there?
I believe it, Josh Crumbs was in on that one. Somebody else was on the other side I couldn't catch, but he was getting off the pile too.
3 men in the backfield, no wideouts, 2 tight ends for the Packers. Sorrells turns and hands it off to Parrish, and Tavion will get it up near midfield. He'll still be shy of a first down, picked up a couple to the 50-yard line.
4th and 2.
Like Hunter Bowles was in on that one. Got a little help over there from Skylar Kingery.
It will be 4th down and 2. I know Hunter's dad. I played football with Matt.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Matt's a good fella.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. It'll be 4th down and 2. At the 50, Packers going to go for it. Devin Sorrells up under center. He'll hand it off to Parrish off left guard, and he'll have the first down. He needed 2 yards. He got 4.
First down, Packers.
Travis Brown in on that stop. He's in the bottom of the pile.
1st and 10 Packers at the Redskin 46, 4:25 remaining in the first half. Devin Sorrells relays the play to his teammates in the huddle. Just 2 men in the backfield this time. They're split. Man in the slot over on the left side. Now they send him into motion. That's Alex Sorrells. And just a quarterback keeper, I believe, that time for Devin Sorrells, and he didn't get much. May have lost some yardage, as a matter of fact. Actually, they'll spot it down just about in the same spot. We'll say no
15.
gain.
That's Hunter Bowles went on that one, along with
2nd down, Packers.
got a little help. Travis Brown on there helping him.
The 2nd down and 10 Packers. Lost really about probably a half yard or so, but we'll go ahead and still say the ball spotted at the 46. Now I assume there is a play clock in Little League football. Is there?
Yes, they keep that on the referees keep that.
I assumed there was.
I think they get 30 seconds instead of the 25.
Well, the flag goes down. Well, oddly enough, just as we talk about it for the first time tonight, we get a delay of game call.
First time it's been called.
5-yard penalty.
That'll back them up 5 yards, back into their own territory. So the Packers have it second down and about 15 yards to go at their own 48. 3:09 remaining. Clock is stopped after that penalty. Yellow Jackets won our first game here tonight over the Hornets. Now the Packers and Redskins battling it out here from Hank Roy Stadium. Backs in the I formation, a man in the slot on the right side. Devin Sorrells pitches back here to Tavion Parrish. Cuts it up into the middle of the field, has room. He's at the 40, 35, 30, and he'll be brought down from behind. A touchdown-saving tackle that time.
That number 1.
That is.
Parker Cash, he grabbed him right by the back of the jersey there and pulled him down. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. That was a last-ditch effort right there. It's a good play by Parker to prevent that.
Tavion Parrish is showing us something here, Holland.
He is. He sure is.
Good little running back here for the Packers. First down and 10. Man in the slot on the right side. One receiver split wide to the right. Just one man in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's Britton Seth Edwards, and he gets good yardage. Taken down, it looks like right around the 20, actually going to be inside the 20, around the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3.
Travis Brown was in there again.
Second and 4 for the Packers.
Packers will put one man in the slot on the right side. Backs line up in the I formation. Quarterback Devin Sorrells under center, pitches back to Parrish. Trying to turn the corner here to the near sideline, and he's got it. He's at the 10, the 5, and he stepped out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, it looks like. Parrish was smelling the end zone again, but driven out of bounds.
I think Parker Cash done that too. He run by and give him a shove on his way out of bounds there.
It is a first down, though. It'll be first and goal from the 5. Packers trying to build on a 7-6 lead with 1:40 to go in the first half. Three men in the backfield for the Packers this time. They have 2 tight ends. Handed off to the fullback. It's Britton Seth Edwards, and he'll pick up a couple. From a gain of 1 to about the 4-yard line. It'll be second and goal. We're about to reach halftime, but the Packers do have plenty of time remaining. Just about 1:28 to go here. They're at the 4-yard line, second and goal. 3 men in the backfield again. Devin Sorrells under center. Up, fumbled the snap. Ball still loose down there, and I think Sorrells was able to fall back on it and get it back for his team. And now a timeout going to be taken by the Packers. We'll do the same. 1:12 to go in the first half. 7-6, Packers in front. Back after this on WCLU Sports.
Can your family pass this power line clear?
Insurance is
Fourth and goal, actually, from the 1, I should say, with 49 seconds to go. We're in the first half of play. Packers with a 7-6 lead, trying to build on that. 3 men in the backfield. Devin Sorrells has the football after fumbling the snap, gets it back, and he will not get in.
That's a good stop, Faith. A good stop. Who we got getting up there?
Can't see it myself, Holland. Let's see. That's number
Looks like one of them was
76.
Hunter Bowles and 76.
Yes, sir.
Skylar Kinger again. He's had several stops tonight.
So 45 seconds left until halftime, and the Redskins going to take over deep in their own territory at about the 3-yard line. Redskins send a receiver wide to the right side. We've got a man in the slot on the right side as well. 2 men in the backfield. They send Parker Cash in motion to the left. And did they fumble the snap that time, Holland? I'm not sure what happened.
I'm not sure either.
The action ended very quickly, I can tell you that.
I believe he just kind of took a step forward and got tackled. He just trying to protect the ball. That's all he wanted to do.
Right. They lost a yard, but as I said, they are deep in their own territory, back at really about the 2-yard line now, and the Redskins just want this clock to run out here in the half, and that's exactly what's going to happen. We're down to 10 seconds to go until halftime. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play. It's a 7-6 lead. 7-6 lead for the Packers over the Redskins here in Glasgow Little League football from Hank Roy Stadium. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back after this on WCLU Sports with the pregame coverage at 6:30. Join myself and Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune.
That's a long trip down there.
It is about an hour and 45 to 2-hour drive is what we're counting on anyway.
Yeah. But it is a pretty good road now.
Yeah, it's a lot better now that they've improved 68 all the way over there.
Yeah, you got 4 lane. It's helps a whole lot.
Redskins will get the football to begin the second half. Packers lead 7-6. Corey Stone will kick it off for the Packers.
To start the second half.
The onside kick, it looked like.
I'm not sure it was designed to be that way, but that's what it turned out to be.
Turned out
Holland.
to be, didn't it?
Sure did, and it's going to be fallen on by the Redskins' Colton Fulcher right at the 45-yard line, and that's where they'll take over. So good field position for the Redskins.
Yeah. I think they might have said, let's kick it away from Randy Whitty, Ethan Whitty after that run he had.
Yeah, they showed them all that speed.
Yeah.
Didn't want to see that again.
The Redskins will probably return it when they keep it away from their speedster, from the Packers.
That would be Tavion Parrish.
Tavion can move. He can move.
Wishbone set here for the Redskins. No wideouts. And I believe they may have fumbled the snap. The Packers acting like they have the football, and they do.
They do. Looks like number 15 might have got it off of that football.
Alan Myers, the Redskins quarterback, gets up limping just a little bit.
And that's Mikey Glass.
So it'll be first down and 10. Packers have it at the Redskins 44. Backs in the I formation. Man in the slot on the left side. Devin Sorrells under center. Gives it off to Tavion Parrish. Parrish gets away from one man, will not get away from the second.
They got him in the backfield, number 40. Ethan Whitty.
Second down, 12.
Loss of about 3 yards on the play. Let's just go ahead and call it a 2-yard loss. Back to the 47. It'll be 2nd and 12. And an injury timeout here for the Packers, it looks like. See if we can see that number. I believe, don't hold me to this yet, but I believe that's Alex Sorrells.
Yeah, he's bent over. I can't see his number.
I think I recognize the orange socks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is number 83, Alex Sorrells. I certainly hope he's okay. He's coming off the field under his own power. Hopefully he's fine. Well, back to action. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Packers. 3 men in the backfield. Devin Sorrells under center. We'll hand it off to the deep man in the set, and that is Tavion Parrish, and Parrish going to be dropped after a very short gain.
Yeah, he's hitting the backfield and fell forward for a yard, just get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain officially.
No, it looks like Josh Crumb's in on it again.
No gain on play. Brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd down, 12 yards to go.
Got a hand on that too.
Hunter Bowles, you say?
Hunter Bowles and Josh Crum.
All right. 3rd down down and 12 for the Packers. Ball resting at the Redskins' 47-yard line. Packers lead this thing 7-6 with 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Man in the slot on the right side, backs in the I formation. Sorrells pitches back to Tavion Parrish around the right corner. And Parrish turns it upfield and gets it inside the 45 down near the 42. Pickup of about 5 yards on the carry. It will bring up fourth down. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Packers. Let's see what they decide to do.
Skylar Kingery and Parker Cash were in on that stop.
And I believe they're going to punt it away. Corey Stone checks into the ball game to handle those duties.
That guy's gonna, I tell you what.
Gonna try to get him some field position.
He's gonna die.
It's a good snap. Stone gets the kick away. Bounces at the 30-yard line, takes a Packers roll. Down inside the 25, and they will down the football around the 24, it would appear.
Come down here for 3 months free. Oceanfront Hotel.
And the Redskins will take over first down and 10 from the 24. 4.5 minutes to go in this game. Heck of a matchup in the American League Championship Series tonight, as you've got the Yankees and Red Sox going at it in Game 7. Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox, Roger Clemens for the Yankees.
Saving the best for last, aren't they?
Absolutely. A couple of future Hall of Fame pitchers right there, I'm sure.
That'll be a battle.
Backs are split. They send Parker Cash in motion to the left side. They hand it off straight up the gut.
Oh, there was a big stick on that one.
Didn't quite pick up the number. Let's see if we can get it now. Is that Whitty?
I believe Pedro was hitting somebody, but I don't think Roger.
Still can't see it. I believe it's number 40. I believe it's Ethan Whitty that ran that football.
Might have been. That was Corey Settles that made first lick on him.
And a official timeout called on the field. Well, that was quick. Now we're right back to it. 3 men in the backfield. They're in a wishbone set, are the Redskins. They hand it off to, I believe that's Parker Cash off left tackle. Cash picks up a couple up near the 28.
That's because you play slow pitch softball.
Seth Edwards was in on it. No, that's Seth Edwards. Yep, he was in on that tackle.
Do you remember during that? When John blew the game?
It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Redskins. 3:05 to go in the third quarter. It's Glasgow Little League football here on 1490 WCLU. Joe Myers and Holland Strange with you. Again, a wishbone set for the Redskins. Quarterback Devin Sorrells under center, and they're going to be dropped for a loss on this one.
Yeah, he didn't get out of the backfield on that one.
I'm having a hard time picking up the numbers for the Redskins. I believe, again, that was Ethan Whitty that carried the football that time. Lost a couple of yards. It'll be 4th down and 7 yards to go.
Gardner was in on that tackle.
Redskins will punt. Ethan Whitty to kick it away. Spiraling kick taken at the 40-yard line by the Packers, Seth Edwards. Edwards up across the 35, 30, 25, 20, and he'll be driven out of bounds.
Parker Cash, number 1, run him out of bounds.
Right around the 19-yard line. So the Packers couldn't ask for much better field position than this, huh?
No, they couldn't. That was a good return, I'd say. He returned that ball about 25 yards.
And Alex Sorrells is back in there for the Packers. Good to see him back out there. Just a minor injury a moment ago, I would assume. 3 men in the backfield for the Packers. No wideouts. Devin Sorrells turns and hands it off to Tavion Parrish off right guard. He's got a hole. He's at the 10, the 5, and nice open field tackle made that time to keep Parrish from getting into the end zone, but he is down around the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, Josh Wooten made that stop. Looked like he had an opening there, and Josh come in and brought him down.
Well, that really was a good open field tackle.
It was a real good one. It was a touchdown saving tackle.
Sure was. 1:39 to go in the third. Packers still leading just 7-6. However, they have it 1st and goal around the 4 yard line. make it actually probably closer to the 3-yard line. 3 men in the backfield. Sorrells hands it off to his fullback, and he'll get nowhere. I believe that was Seth Edwards on the carry that time.
Travis Brown was in on the stop. Matt Carson was in there helping him on that. Just because they're down there, it's not a touchdown for sure, because the first half they got down there and couldn't get it.
Yeah, you're right. Second down and goal to goal at the 3. Sorrells hands it off to Parrish, and he'll be hit hard in the backfield for a loss. Ethan Whitty, I believe, that time on the tackle, Holland.
Ethan Whitty and Travis Brown was back there with him. That was a good penetration.
We've called Whitty's name a whole lot here in this
Several
game.
times. He's a good player. He's a real good player.
A loss all the way back to the 6-yard line will bring up 3rd and goal from that point. Down to 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Reverse here for the Packers as they hand it off to Tavion Parrish, and he'll be taken down for a loss in the backfield.
That's Ethan Whitty.
And Whitty is fired up.
He is fired up. he penetrated. That was a big loss.
It was NBA or
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter of play. It'll be 4th and goal from the Packers from around the 17-yard line, it looks like, when we return after this timeout on WCO
6880 and Shane Drive in Glasgow.
Packers trying a halfback pass, and it's going to be intercepted. Parker Cash going the other way with it for the Redskins. He's got some running room on the far sideline. He's up across the 45 and up near the 50-yard line before he's finally driven out of bounds by Seth Edwards, who threw that pass. As I said, the Packers tried the halfback pass that time, and Parker Cash made a nice play on the football, came down with the interception, and had a huge return all the way from about the 5-yard line out to the 50.
Yeah, that was a heck of a return. Cameron Kendall was up. No, see, I'm on the wrong page there.
I've done that a couple times myself, Holland. We've got 7.5 minutes to go in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 Redskins. Boy, that was we'll see how it plays out here, Holland, but that could have been a big touchdown save that time by the Redskins.
It's a big turnaround anyway.
Sure
they went
is.
from a 1-yard line to being pushed back to the 50.
Well, I believe we've had a timeout taken on the field.
These Redskins have made 2 goal line stands that were really a good job. When you get in close to the goal, I believe they get a lot tougher.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how it plays out. But that, if the Redskins are able to come back and win this thing, that'll be the difference in the ball game right there. Is that those 2 goal line stands? Of course, we've still got a long way to go. 7.5 minutes remaining, and we've got an injury over there on the far side of the field. That was what the stoppage was for. I apologize. I didn't even see him laying on the ground over there. But the injured player for the Packers, Devin Sorrells. Well, he's coming off, walking all the way across the field over here to the near sideline.
I believe he is over there and make that tackle on that run back.
1st and 10 Redskins right at the 50-yard line. Receiver wide to the right side. They send Cash in motion to the left. They hand it off to him on the inside handoff, and he's got it down inside the 45, down to around the Packer 44-yard line. Not quite a first down, but he did pick up about 6.
Had about 3 or 4 in on the tackle, but I couldn't get a number on them.
7:05 to go. Redskins trying to drive down the field and take the lead here on the Packers. 3 men in the backfield, no wideouts this time for the Redskins. 2nd down and 4. Myers fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Quarterback sweep around the right side, and boy, he had the entire team fooled with the exception of number 55 for the Packers, and that's Tyler Whitney. Had he not been there, Holland, I believe Myers was going to run for a while.
That defensive end stayed home. That's the defensive end supposed to stay home, and he did. If he hadn't, it would have been all over.
A loss of a couple yards on the play, back to the 46-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 6. Again, no wideouts, 3 men in the backfield, and a wishbone set. They pitch it off to Parker Cash, sweep around the right side. Cuts it out to the outside. He's at the 35, 30, 25, 20, and driven out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Big run that time for Parker Cash.
It was a big run. It was a big run. They had Seth Edwards down on that one.
Parker has some pretty good speed himself. Once he gets that corner turned, he's hard to catch up with.
He sure did. They was lucky to knock him out of bounds.
Redskins have moved the football all the way down to the 15-yard line of the Packers, where it's 1st and 10. 7-6 Packers lead, but that is in jeopardy here with 5:46 to go. Backs are split in the backfield. Parker Cash in motion to the left side. Fake the handoff to him. They give it off to one of the running backs, and no gain, maybe even a short loss on that play. Carry that time by Ethan Whitty.
2nd down, 10.
Yeah, that was Corey Settles in on that one. Tyler Whitney in there with him.
.504 remaining in this ball game. 7-6 lead for the Packers. 2nd down and 11. Ball at the 16-yard line. Wishbone set again for the Redskins. No wideouts. They hand it off to Parker Cash off left tackle. Slips one tackle, but he will not get past the second man. Cash.
Mikey Glass on the tackle.
A big tackle by Mikey because it looked like he had a lot of running room if he gets by Mikey Glass. Pick up of a couple yards. Excuse me, Holland?
Mikey done a real good job.
Yes, he did. Pick up of a couple of yards that time, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Ball just inside the 15-yard line. Again, a wishbone set and no wideouts.
Oh, drew him offsides.
Yep, sure did. The Packers jumped that time. Let's make sure they weren't drawn offsides. Make sure the Redskins didn't jump here. They did not. It is an offsides call on the Packers, so that'll be 5 free yards for the Redskins. It makes this 3rd down play a little bit easier.
Right. They were listening to the quarterback instead of watching the ball, and went on his cadence, and he changed his cadence and drew him offsides.
After the 5-yard penalty, it's a 3rd down and 4 from the 10-yard line. 3:33 to go. Redskins trail 7-6. 3 men in the backfield for them. They pitch it out to Parker Cash around the right side. Can he turn the corner? He does. He's at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. But I believe, if I'm seeing things correctly, is that a flag right here?
That's a flag, and it might have been for celebration. I'm not sure, because it seemed like it was after the touchdown quite a bit.
Let's wait and see what the call is here. Well, we've not seen any indication yet. Not put the points up on the board yet either. And, well, just to be quite honest with you, not sure exactly what's going on here.
It looked like it was after the touchdown.
Well, the points up on the board now. It is a 12-7 lead for the Redskins, and they will try for the extra point here. Alan Myers brings the troops up to the line of scrimmage. 3 men in the backfield in the wishbone set. They fake the handoff. Myers keeps it on the quarterback sweep around the right side, and he'll go in untouched.
Fooled everybody.
And the Redskins take a 13-7 lead with 3:21 to go in the game. So we'll come back. We'll take take a quick timeout here from Hank Roy Stadium, and we'll come back with the final moments of this game after this on WCLU Sportation. But it looks like it's going to be assessed here on the kickoff as the Redskins are kicking off from the Packers' 45-yard line. 15-yard difference here. Ethan Whitty gets the kick away, and it'll be fallen on at the 35 by the Packers' Corey Settles. And that's where the Packers will take over 1st and 10. They have 3 minutes and 9 seconds to march, 65 yards. They can tie this game up with a touchdown, and they can take the lead with the conversion. Backs line up in the I formation. Man in the slot on the left side. Devin Sorrells pitches it back to Tavion Parrish. What a nice move to slip one man as a flag goes down. He gets it almost back to the original line of scrimmage. He's actually dropped for about a loss of a yard on that play, but let's see what the flag is all about.
Yeah, Alan Myers was on the tackle on that play.
Got a push in the back on the Redskins, it looks like.
Really was pushing the back on the Redskins.
So they'll assess this penalty. They'll mark it off from the 35. Clock is stopped with 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
First down, Packers.
15-yard penalty moves the football all the way up to the 50-yard line. And if you're the Redskins, you do not want that, Holly.
No, that's easy yards for the Packers.
1st and 10 after that penalty. Backs in the I formation. Alex Sorrells goes in motion to the right side. Devin Sorrells turns and hands it off to the fullback, Seth Edwards, and he stopped for no gain.
Yeah, it looked like the middle of that line was tough that time. I can't get a... Josh Crumbs was in on that one again. Looked like Randy Whitty was right behind him. I mean Ethan Whitty. I keep saying Randy.
Hard to break old habits.
It is.
2nd down and 10. Sorrells, pitches back to Parrish. Parrish lost it momentarily, but he's able to fall back on it and keep possession for his team.
Brings up a 3rd and 15.
But a big loss on the play all the way back to the 42-yard line, make it the 43-yard line actually, and it'll be 3rd and about 16 yards to go for the Packers.
Right, and that clock's ticking.
1:35 to go. I keep forgetting about that.
They're going to have to do something. They'll have to go to the air to pick up some fast yards here.
Just one man in the backfield. They'll try a reverse here. Parrish with it. He's at the 45, cuts it back into the middle of the field. Oh boy, goodness gracious. Taken down by his shoestrings. Had that tackle not been made that time, he was gone. But the tackle was made, and I believe
Like
that
Blake
was...
Copas.
Right, that's what I was going to say. I believe that's number 9, Blake Copas.
I believe he's the man that was in there.
He is the only man that stood between Parrish and the end zone.
And he's your deep safety, too.
Pickup for Parrish of about 10 yards all the way up to the 48-yard line in Redskin territory. And it will be 4th down and about 8 yards to go for the Redskins. Redskins have taken the timeout. Well, may actually be the Packers that have taken the timeout. I'm not actually sure.
I think the Packers are.
Packers?
This is their 4th down. They've got to do something.
It all comes down to this for the Packers.
Sure does.
Trying to stay alive in this ball game again. If they win tonight, they clinch 2nd place. However, if they lose, it's still up for grabs to see what happens on Sunday.
Right.
4th down and 8. Here we go for the Packers. Just one setback. They give it off to Edwards. Edwards fakes the handoff on the reverse, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield for a loss. And the Redskins are going to pick up the victory. And you're right, Holland.
It didn't fool anybody.
Did not fool them.
Packers turnover on downs,
Well, the guy that made the tackle got up and run back to the huddle, and I've lost him here.
Can't credit him for the good play that he made when he does that.
No, but he did make a good one.
He sure did.
That was one-on-one, and he brought him down.
1:03 to go. And the Redskins, all they have to do here is down the football a couple of times, and they'll pick up a victory. I heard you and Jerry talking about this there towards the end of halftime, Holland, talking about the fact that, you know, the Glasgow High School program has had a lot of success over the past several years, and, you know, that success, as you all said, it has to start somewhere, and you can go right back here to this Little League program, I believe.
Yeah, most of the players on the varsity went through the Little League program.
I think that really says a lot for the Glasgow Little League football program. Alan Myers on the quarterback sweep around the right side, and stiff arms one man still on his feet. He'll be taken down around the 37. Myers didn't want to go down that time.
No, he didn't. We had Tyler Whitney on that one.
Packers take a timeout here with 52 seconds to go. We'll take a quick one ourselves. Back after this on WCLU Sports. Yes, the Redskins leading the Packers 13-7. They have it 2nd down and 2. They just need to hang on to the football here, and they'll pick up their 3rd victory of the season. Alan Myers just takes the snap and takes a knee.
Yeah, probably have to do that one more time, and that'll be it.
Yep, they'll just let the clock run here. Packers cannot stop it. I believe they've used both their timeouts. Alan Myers brings in the play from the sideline, but I'm like Holland. I bet he just takes a knee here. Down to 18 seconds. Myers does take a knee, and that'll do it. They will not have to snap it again. The Redskins are going to come out of here with a 13-7 victory over the Packers. So the Redskins will improve to 3-5 on the year. The Packers will fall to 3-5. And second place still up for grabs. I would imagine it's between the Redskins and the Packers, and we'll see how things.
Have you or a loved one participated in a local event filmed by the Glasgow EPB? Maybe it was a school graduation, Little League championship, or musical performance. These are all events that have recently been professionally captured on video by the EPB to be aired on Channel 6. The EPB archives contain community, school, and church events dating back to 1990 and can be purchased by anyone. DVDs are $13 and would make a great gift for family and friends while preserving a timeless memory of a special moment in one's life. Call to place your order today.